All right, here is a really nice set of dual antennas that 57, 58, 59 Plymouth that are probably the nicest set I have that's not restored, meaning like they don't need to be restored. They're all factory OEM antennas, but you can see they're not perfect. They got a couple little spots on them here and there. You could have a restorer get them factory perfect like they're brand new from the showroom if you want to, but you could put them on and nobody would ever see anything 5 feet away. Like these are super bright lights. You can see a couple of pits right there, but you really don't notice them. They're not really worth getting restored to high-end quality because they're so good right now. You almost can just leave them the way they are and drive on the car and not really even have an issue unless you're looking for like exact showroom quality. Then you could obviously spend a little bit of money to get them that way by having a pot metal guy fix these antennas bases here. All the masks work really well. You can see they'll go way out. Look how long they are. You can see how long they are. They're the real antennas. All the real antennas are hooked up. It's, these are 65 years old, so this is a little hard, but you could, it'll bend and flex. This is the splitter. It goes all the way up. These are the flat base model ones that you see here. But I also have, which are ultra rare and almost impossible to find, are the tapered gaskets that go on here. So these antennas can go on either side, whichever side you want to put them on with this flat tapered gasket that's on the bottom here. And they're in really good shape. I don't think they've ever been used. These antennas were in the trunk of a car for I think most of their life, and that's why they're in such good shape. Got an actual template that you put on. This template is bigger, so what you got to do is put this in a copy machine, shrink it down to where these two bolts are these dimensions right here, and then it just simply lays on the back, real easy to do. You even got the factory directions. These were all in a bag in the back of a trunk. And I think somebody was planning on using them for restoration and never used them. And I have several sets of these. And these are nice enough to use where they don't need to be restored, is how I would say it. And here, let me just go around this one. You see it's got a couple little bitty spots right in here. I'm in a real bright garage, and I haven't really cleaned these up other than with a rag, so you can kind of get the idea what they look like. But if you want, you can give me a call on my cell and I can FaceTime you. You can look at it. My cell is 314-422-1035. It goes all the way up to the front. Bases, directions. Here's my good Christine car. I'm a huge fan of dual antennas. They're my favorite part of the car. Here's a set right here that I have. And I had these completely restored to get every little bitty nick or everything out. They're as good as factory quality right there from the showroom. But you're going to spend, these were pitted, they had a hole in them, what have you. These are a lot less work. That's why I don't really think you need to restore them. I would just put them on a car and run. I don't usually ever use any of this stuff, so I don't really want to take all that stuff off there. They are still here. Mine are just dummies on the back because I got another antenna inside there, that a real antenna that hooks onto the stereo. Other than that, there's a picture of what they look like on the car, and that template goes right here. There's one last look. And again, my cell is 314-422-1035. I can show you anything you want to see on these dual antennas in person.